Yeah, thank you, Ed. And let's not prolong this any further. Let's hear about this next product.
Awesome. Well, joining us, we have a member of your very own men's basketball team,
Timothy Davis, and let's not forget about his lovely partner, Louisa Schmidt-Krauer. And they are going to bring an idea to us that could revolutionize life for women after surgery.
So please welcome to the stage Timothy and Louisa.
Well, hello everybody. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming, judges. Introductions, ladies first.
My name is Louisa Schmidt-Krauer. I'm from Germany and a sophomore.
I am Timothy Davis, on the basketball team, as Christian said, and I study finance here. I'm a junior. Yeah. So let's get right into the pitch. Oh wait, hold on. To begin, I'd like for you all to think of the last sleepless night you had. Now, maybe you were sick that night, or maybe you just had a lot on your mind. It could also be that you just couldn't quite find that comfortable position to lay in. Whatever it was, think of the feelings associated with that night. Frustration, possibly. Discomfort, anger. Maybe you got anxious and started counting the hours you had left over to sleep. Kind of like what I was doing yesterday. While you're thinking of this dreadful night, though, I want you guys to know that there are thousands of women out there who will be experiencing a night like that one tonight. Now, to give you a more personal example of this, I'll be using this beautiful lady right here. She goes by the name of Claudia Davis, she's also known as my mom. Now, 6 years ago, my mom underwent a medically necessary breast surgery, which was followed up by the doctor telling her that for the next 8 to 12 weeks, she was to exclusively sleep on her back. Now, my mom prefers to sleep on her side and stomach, so she was facing a lot of those sleepless nights that I just talked about. But as they say, pain is the catalyst of change. And the change that was brought about through my mom's suffering came by the invention of our Lenora breast pillow.
So the Lenora breast pillow allows you to sleep comfortably on your side and stomach after breast surgery, just as the two icons above demonstrate. It is the world's first pillow of its kind, and we currently have the US patent approved for it and the European patent pending. It is a high-quality product made in Germany, just like the two entrepreneurs you see standing in front of you. The high-quality foam creates an ergonomic experience, and if you care to actually take our prototype, in the back there's a zipper, and if you open it, you see the two different layers of foam. Exactly. The bottom layer creates the height and stability of the pillow, and then the top layer is our memory foam, and this will adjust perfectly to your body when you use it. And so all of this together creates the optimal comfortability you need to get a good night of sleep.
All right, so to get into some functional details about the pillow, our pillow actually comes in two different types. Now, we have the classic breast pillow, which is the one you see in front of you right here on the screens. This is more meant for like long-term, everyday use. And then we also have, well, actually, this comes in 6 different sizes, and they're based on your underbust circumference, which is underneath your breasts. And so it's like the width of the pillow that determines the sizes. Our classic pillow currently sells at $150 to $155. And then we also have our more medical device, which is the Lenora Basic Breast Pillow. This also sells in 6 different sizes from $180 to $190.
Yes, so our basic pillow comes with an adjusted height, which will prevent the scar tissue from touching the bed, especially in those couple of days after surgery. And then it also comes with an adjusted length to compensate for that height and to keep your spine in a neutral position. And then both our classic and our basic come with an indentation for the neck at the top of the pillow. and a recess to place your breast in, and this is actually one of our patented qualities. And then the classic and the basic both also have the indentation to place one's solar plexus, and this helps breathe. So with our classic pillow, it's just that small indentation at the bottom, and in the basic, this actually runs all the way up to the indentation, and this as well belongs to our patent.
Okay, so that was a lot of information. To give you a little overview of how we use the two pillows, the process after a breast surgery would be you give the scar tissue about 4 days to heal up a little bit, and then you would use the basic breast pillow. You'd use that for the next 8 to 12 weeks, and then switch over into using the classic breast pillow, which is meant for long-term use. Now, in this sense, or this would be the process that you would go through after a surgery. And in this sense, the classic would act as a medical device, but our classic can also be used outside of the medical area as well, which is why it comes in 3 different pillowcases.
So like we just said, we have different pillowcases. The first one is the natural one, which you see it in front of you. It is made out of microtensils and polyester, and that just gives it a really soft feel. It makes it optimal for home use. But as we said, we have a different coverage. The others are Icy Ocean and Black, and they're made out of polyester and polyurethane. And this is the same material that is used for massage tables and a physical therapy office or chiropractor. So this makes it really easy to clean and disinfect. And it also makes it fungi repellent and antibacterial.
So yeah, you can see the cleaning process right here is done pretty quickly. You just spray it, wipe it down, and then it's ready for the next customer, which makes it optimal to use in public places such as tattoo studios, wellness areas, spas, resorts, beauty salons, and then yoga studios as well. Or just while doing yoga at home, you can see the pillow in use right here while she's stretching. And then one of our main areas in the public market we're trying to get into would be physical therapy and chiropractors, where you can see in the illustration she's using the pillow to get ready for a back massage or any type of treatment on the backside of your body. So yeah, it'd be optimal for that.
And like Timmy just mentioned, one of the areas we would like to go into is the chiropractor and physical therapy. And in this area, our strongest competitor is this massage table you see here. It has that recess to place your breast in. However, it is only one size. You can adjust it to your needs. And it's also just, I can imagine, quite inconvenient for physical therapists and chiropractors to buy a whole new table for their clientele. And then we also have competitors in the wellness and beauty area, and those are these 2 pillows. However, they just don't offer the same comfortability, flexibility, and quality that our pillows offer.
So yeah, the competition being in these markets shows that there is a need on these markets for our pillow, or for that relief that you get during a massage. And the better solution that we offer to this problem would be solved by our classic duo set. This comes with 2 classic breast pillows, 1 medium and 1 large, which would encompass most of our clients. Around 95% of our orders have been mediums and large classic pillows. And we sell this set at $249, which would cut the price of the massage table in half.
So one pillow, one donation, or how we like to say in German, ein Kissen, eine Spende, is a program that we've implemented so that with every pillow that we sell, we donate to the Breast Cancer Awareness Association.
Yeah, so let's help these women get rid of their sleepless nights and introduce them to the Lenora breast pillow.
Thank you very much.
I've got a lot, but not enough time. So I'm going to try to prioritize. Great job, first of all, and I commend you on coming up with a solution. You saw your mom struggling with something and you came up with a solution. That's the heart of entrepreneurship, and so well done. Your patents, utility or design?
Utility.
Okay. Both?
Yes. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure, yeah.
Where are you planning to have it manufactured?
In Germany, we're currently manufacturing in Germany. So, yeah, it's called Kabelwerk.
Have you shopped other areas besides Germany?
We've tried. We've tried manufacturing in various areas, Macedonia, China, and all those were like not the quality that we were aiming for in the pillow. So,
Okay. Did you say 6 different pillows total? Did I hear that right?
6 different sizes, 2 types. They each come in 6 different sizes determined on your under bust circumference.
Gotcha.
So underneath.
A lot of SKUs, and the sizes make sense, but you might run into an inventory nightmare because you might have people order a lot of one size versus another, so that can be a big challenge. Medical device route, 100% pursue that, 100%. This would be a class 1 medical device, which means that the only prerequisite is that it's manufactured in an FDA-approved facility. So there's not any testing that's needed, and if you have it as a medical device, then you're gonna be able to get insurance to cover at least a large portion, maybe all of it, which is fantastic. Love that you have a movement behind it also, donating pillows. It's more than just a product, it's a movement. People love that. Yeah, and then when you do get the medical device, then you're gonna wanna reach out to GPOs, which are group purchasing organizations. So they work with a lot of hospitals, they work with a lot of doctors and chiropractors, and so if you can get in with those networks, I think you'll have a lot of success. I love it. I'll minimize the SKUs. The last thing I'll say, I know I'm short on time here. With any new product or product-based company, there's 2 barriers you cannot avoid, right? One of them is you're a new company, so people are gonna say, can I trust this company? Are they a real company? Am I gonna get scammed or get ripped off, right? You can overcome that, but it's something you're gonna need to overcome. The second is this product worth what I'm gonna spend on it, right? And that's something you can also overcome. You don't wanna add more barriers. So when you put people in a position where they have to start making different choices, colors, a lot of people are indecisive, you know? My wife and I, what do you want for dinner? I don't know. What do you want for dinner? What do you want for dinner? So then we don't ever eat dinner until about 10 o'clock at night. So my point is that the reducing the decision making that they have to make to buy the product, I think would be beneficial. But great job. Love the slides, love the presentation, and love the movement.
Thank you.
Yeah, I second those sentiments. Just a great job as a son. Coming up with a solution for your mom, and that's powerful. Let me ask you this, though. I want to hear your response to something he asked, or you mentioned about registering as a medical device. Have you guys approached any hospitals or medical device companies? Tell me about that.
So we currently have a clinical study running on the pillow, so that'll probably finish by the end of this year. And then we actually have the medical device registration in Germany and Europe. So now we have to get the one for here, which is kind of where we would invest the money that we get from this. So that would go towards that medical device registration and get the FDA approved and stuff like that.
Gotcha. That's great. So how many have you sold?
So we haven't even, that's like the first breast pillow in America. And we've sold just 70 in Germany, but that's by them finding us. We haven't reached out to anybody. We haven't done any marketing. The only thing we have done is to test it on the market. So just to get it out, we've gotten out about 100 pillows just to test them at chiropractors, physical therapies, and then hospital like suppliers and stuff like that. Yeah.
What kind of feedback did you get from those people that have them?
It's been great. Like it's been pretty much 100% positive feedback. Everybody who has used the pillow has loved it and actually made an effort. Like many made an effort to reach out to us and say that they really.
So
like
mom
it.
likes it.
Say
Mom likes it.
Yeah.
Well, you did your job right there, man. No matter how many you sold, that's it. Well, you know what? I mean, guys. I mean, this is a pretty unique, pretty cool product you have here, and it covers a important need. So I wish you all the best. I mean, this is awesome. So great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, wonderful presentation. I love the personal approach. So combining it with a personal story was just it hit the mark. We've already been through the medical device certification, so that's where I was going. since you've been through it out in Europe, my guess is it'll probably move pretty quickly. I would maybe just make one recommendation, final thought, is I would take the feedback that you've got in Europe, right? Yeah, I know it's a small sample size, but play on that in your presentation as you move forward. You should, trumpet success, don't overdo it, but you've got a great product, you've got a great concept. Make it easy on the customer to move through a change. You may want to just walk them through some kind of a questionnaire to get to the right pillow rather than presenting them the options and then, help them make a decision in your presentation, in your marketing material. Yeah, but I would definitely, in your pitch, pull in your feedback from Europe, like Travis was talking about. Excellent job, though. Really well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then in first place, winning $1,000. Can we get a drum roll? Timothy and Louisa with their Lenora pillow. Come up to the stage, guys.
Congratulations.
All right, guys, let's get in the middle and get a picture.
You all just want to take a step forward.
And while they get their pictures, we just want to say one more time, thank you so much for coming and have a good night.